You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hi, Days of Our Lives fans. I've got your early edition spoilers for March 10th through the 14th. Marlena and Steve are demanding answers, and Rafe is really struggling. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, click that subscribe button. And as we always do on early edition day, we start with what is coming the rest of this week to get you ready. On Wednesday, March 5th, we have got Kayla making a deal with Stephanie. Now, she has gone over to see her mom, Kayla, at the hospital about some of that PR stuff for fundraising to try and save the hospital from bankruptcy. But that was when she overheard Sarah talking about the pregnancy test about Joy. So I do wonder if Stephanie is going to open up to her mom, Kayla, and tell her what she overheard. I wonder if she might overstep and ask Kayla to look at the test results and let her know if Joy is pregnant. Now, that would be terribly unethical, but I could see Stephanie being worried enough to at least ask. Hopefully Kayla wouldn't do it, but she ran a DNA test she shouldn't have the other day, so we'll find out. And Marlena shares the very upsetting news that she got from Shane about John being missing in action. And she tells Brady, and they are both very, very worried about John. Now, there's still story to tell. So this is going to go on yet for a couple of weeks. We're not going to have his death this week, next week, but soon. And it looks like it's going to be closer to June, I think, when we're going to have his funeral, though. They'll drag this out for a while. And Phillip and Xander are making some hires at Titan that are going to cause problems because possibly pregnant Joy asked Phillip Kiriakis if they are hiring. She doesn't have her soap job. She may be pregnant. She doesn't know anybody in town. And Phillip is trying to play nice with her because he knows she dislikes him for the way he treated Chloe. So he is going to go ahead and Phillip's going to give Joy a job. Meanwhile, Alex took Stephanie's advice to go back to Titan, and he trotted back over to the Kiriakis mansion and asked Xander for a job. And he's going to go ahead and say, sure, more family, that's fine. He and Alex have no issues with each other. And Alex did a good job other than, overspending the money that wasn't his. And so we're going to have Joy and Alex showing up to the office. They're going to be working together, and that's going to be a little more awkward if there's a baby bump soon. And Ava is just had it, and she slaps Kristen across the face, slaps her senseless on Wednesday, and Belle is going off on Kristen too. I don't think she's going to be prosecuted, we'll see, but that doesn't mean she's not going to be punished in other ways. Thursday, March 6th, we've got EJ opening up to Rita, his corporate lackey and chief henchwoman. I like her. She's a lot of fun. And I wonder if they're going to mention where they exiled Arnold, because Galen Gering is done doing double duty. So Arnold is gone out of Salem, at least for now. And Alex makes an incorrect assumption about Stephanie, and I believe he may overhear pregnancy talk, pregnancy test talk, something like that. And they haven't been really reunited enough for a baby to be his if she were pregnant. So I wonder if he is going to assume that it's Phillip, and I wonder if he's going to come to Stephanie about it so she can clarify it. Would she tell him it might be Joy? Would she keep that secret? Would Alex just sit on it to see if Stephanie tells him the truth? This has a lot of potential to be super messy. And Jada, who is, spiraling in guilt over this whole thing about sleeping with Sean, which to her is cheating, and she's trying to trigger Rafe's memories, is what the spoiler says. But I wonder if at the point she's trying to trigger them, does she think it's Arnold and he's had some kind of amnesia spell, or has she somehow figured out by Thursday that is the real deal? It is Rafe. We're going to wrap up the week on Friday, March 7th with Holly arguing with Tate about Doug 3. and his criminality and his general low character. And I do wonder if Holly is going to press Tate to keep it secret about the necklace that he stole. I wonder how much she's going to tell him. I wonder if she'll mention that she loaned Doug 3 money to pay off his debts. This is about to be very problematic for their relationship. Meanwhile, Kristen holds her mom, Rachel Blake, to a promise that she made, and I wonder if it's to keep quiet about everything, and I wonder if everybody's going to get away with the kidnapping, including Rachel Blake, or if she'll be the only one to pay for the crimes. And Steve is comforting Marlena after she gives him this terrible update about John being missing in action while on that ISA mission. And it sounds like they need to go see somebody in person to try and find out more. And Brady tells Ava the terrible news about his dad, John, being missing. He opens up to her. He's crying. He's very upset. And they talk about their feelings, which they are both developing rapidly. The week of March 10th through the 14th, things are going to get awkward fast at Titan. On day 1, when the 2 new hires, Alex and Joy, see each other at work, and Phillip and Xander, they would have no reason to have an issue with the other one's hire. And really the issue is between Alex and Joy. And of course, Stephanie will be shocked to hear that Joy is working there, especially with this pregnancy scare thing going on. Joy should get the pregnancy test news soon. And if she is pregnant, I wonder if she will hide it from Alex because he's with Stephanie. Jada remains quite determined to take down EJ, and I wonder if they will get Marlena to assess Rafe. I don't know how much time she'll have to do that, at least not this week. And Gabby, of course, is not going to let up, not at all. EJ and Kristen may be a little upset at Chad if that story Leo wrote does indeed run on the front page of The Spectator about them facing federal charges for kidnapping. I wonder if they might even threaten to sue Chad if, they've dealt with the charges and Ava's going to drop them, make it hard to prosecute. Chad may just shrug at them because if they're going to behave like criminals, then he's going to report the news. Teresa is back on Monday, fresh out of Statesville prison and no doubt worried about her son Tate. I also wonder if she's going to show up and try to reunite with Brady. We've also got upcoming scenes with Steve and Andrew Donovan as he tries to get some answers from Andrew about where John was last seen, where he went missing, what kind of mission he was on, all that kind of stuff. And Steve and Marlena also have upcoming scenes with Shane Donovan as they are demanding answers. But this storyline is not nearly done yet. Bear that in mind. EJ faces more worries by the day. Arnold is gone, but Johnny made it clear that he will cut ties with his dad if he finds out EJ was involved with Arnold, and of course he was. And Rafe's amnesia is all that is shielding EJ from very dire consequences. Brady and Ava are getting in deeper, and they've just gotten past this kidnapping thing, and now his ex, other baby mama hits town. His dad's missing. Will they ever catch a break, or is their entire relationship just going to be one stress after another? Tate may run tattle to Julie if he figures out that the necklace taken was hers, and that could be a deal breaker that really messes things up with him and Holly. Sophia is doing damage control with her mom, Amy, after the insane incident at the DeMera mansion, and Chad and Kat are working closely on the fundraiser. And at some point, they are going to stop denying those sparks that they are both feeling.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.